Sunday, our Washington Commanders won a football game with like 20 seconds to go, coming from behind with what they call a Hail Mary pass. And the Post wrote in the headline, "Hail Victory," which, references the Hail Mary pass. But it also, I don't know, in one way I felt like they didn't say the word Mary and they just couldn't, they couldn't resist not acknowledging Mary or Jesus or church or faith or the Catholic Church. On the other hand, Hail Victory makes sense, so I guess I get it. I should be happy. Another article in the Post talked about Hail Mary versus faith versus, and I didn't read this article, but I gather it says something about faith versus luck. And yeah, so they throw the ball up at the end zone at the last, like with 0 time left on the clock or something. And the Redskins are behind, and the ball bounces up in the air. Apparently, there's a strategy. You have a guy in the front, in front of the end zone, a guy in the end zone, and then you have the other guys all like basically on the line trying to catch that ball. The quarterback heaved the ball and he got it right in on the line, I guess. And one of the guys, and I think it was the defense, tapped the ball up in the air, backwards into the end zone, into the arms of our Washington, into the arms of our Washington Commander arms, who caught it and we got a touchdown and the team won. Like I say, I'm a fair weather fan. I really haven't been following the Redskins. The Commanders, as you can tell. I really don't know the players for 5 or 10 years. I have been following our Washington Senator. Wait, they're not the Senator. The Nationals. Loved watching them win the series the year they won the series. And I've been following the basketball team for years and years. I've been following, our Nationals, ever since it was the Rangers, whatever. I even watched the Rangers when our team left Washington to become the Texas Rangers. And so anyway, so that happened, and that was pretty interesting. And I thought it was interesting that the phrase of the Hail Mary and Hail Victory and all that from our Washington Post, which is basically a heathen newspaper, anti-God and anti-family newspaper, basically. So anyway, that's the little shortened version of. It was interesting, the wording Hail Mary, which is a central phrase in football. The Hail Mary pass. You just heave it up and hope that your guy catches it. You say a prayer and hope that he catches it. In the day when I don't know when the terminology came, probably in the 1940s or 30s, when we were more God-fearing and God-loving. Come on, Toby, get up here. That's probably when the phrase came out, when our country was probably 60 or 70% Christian versus probably now, well, who knows what it is. And then it's one thing to profess being a Christian or a Catholic, and it's another thing to actually, I can say whatever I want, but would anyone know it by looking at my life? That's the question. Would that old story, if someone accused you of being a Christian, would they have enough evidence to convict you? Do you live it after you leave Mass? Do you even go to Mass once a week? And then when you walk out the door, is that the end of your religious affiliation for the week? Come on, Toby! So anyway, grateful that the Post put in there even the phrase hail, which would be even at least one reference to Hail Mary. And so that's something. And of course, so let's pray for the souls in purgatory. Ask all the saints to pray for us, particularly Mary, the Mother of God.